Hello, and welcome to your GRCC Staff Navigate homepage. The homepage is where you're going to find all of the buttons and all of the tools that you need to access in order to do your job effectively here at Grand Rapids Community College. Before I get started too thoroughly on this overview of the homepage, I wanted to say that basically everything I'll be highlighting here will be covered in depth in a separate training video. We just wanted to provide you with some overview so that you had some familiarity with the homepage. As always, if you have questions, you can access the Help Center by clicking this question mark and then selecting the Help Center, and that's going to open up the EAB Navigate Help Center, which is a very useful library of resources and training materials. You can search up any topic here, and it'll populate articles for you based on what you're looking for. Back to the homepage, we first wanted to start by pointing out the assigned students default here. So for anyone who has assigned students, this could include academic advisors, college success coaches, and even some academic department staff have student assignments, or a caseload, as we call it. Those will automatically populate here based on these parameters. So we have students who are assigned to me for the current term, which this automatically populates based on the current date. So as we move from 2023 summer to 2023 fall, this term will automatically populate. If you wanted to look at all of your assigned students, you can just switch to all terms here. Now, obviously, I don't have any I don't have any student assignments, so we have no matching records found here. But if you're working with students and have a caseload, this is where you'll see those students. The next tab here is the appointments. This is going to be any upcoming or previous appointments that you have with students, your availability for those appointments, queues if you use the check-in kiosk feature, and appointment requests if you field those, although most folks will not see this appointment request field. On the left side, the top button is the home page. This is going to bring you right back to this screen anytime you're in Navigate. Then you have the dashboard, which is a helpful little tool that's going to give you some just kind of a daily overview of your students' activity. This is where you can manage all of your conversations, including both email and text conversations with students. Your calendar for both calendar sync with your Google Calendar, and also populate with any upcoming appointments you have in Navigate. This cases option here is for folks who receive and manage cases via the GRCC CARES early alert system. The campaigns feature is where we can target communications to students. The to-dos is where we can remind ourselves of things and push to-dos for students as well. The advanced search is a very useful tool, and hopefully you find yourself using this frequently if you have access to it. This is where we can drill down students using a really wide variety of parameters, and then we can launch actions based on those results. The list and save items is where you can create custom lists for yourself, and you can use those in the advanced search feature. So if you wanted to be adding students to a list and then later send out a communication to all the students on that list, you could do that here. And the save items is where you'll create saved searches. So if you have a search that you want to run maybe every week, you can save it here, and then you can rerun it easily. The analytics feature is mostly reserved for GRCC administration and leadership. So in all likelihood, you won't have that option here, but this is where we can utilize the analytics feature to really see what interventions are looking like with students, how students are persisting, and general population health of our student body. The reporting feature, I'm going to actually go ahead and click on that. You can see there's a wealth of reports here. You may or may not have access to some of these, but we'll cover all those in other videos. We also obviously offer the Help Center and Navigate, so you can learn more about these as well. And then at the bottom, this is the administration page. Hopefully you don't have access to this. Trust me, you don't want it. This is where, as the system administrator, I have options to manage everything. So by clicking the home page, it brings us right back here to where we started. In the top left here, you can see we have appointment queues. So if students have checked in for an upcoming appointment with you, this is where you'll be notified. Recent conversations here, where this envelope icon is, that'll automatically show you if there's any new incoming messages from students, whether it be via email or text message. And then on the right side here, we just wanted to work through this menu quickly. This is where you can issue an alert. So via the GRCC CARES early alert system, this is where we submit alerts or referrals to other support areas around campus. And some of these options you won't have, obviously, hopefully most of them, but you can also see there's some options for launching appointment campaigns and then upcoming to-dos that you've either sent or given to yourself. Lastly, here where it says staff home, if you have multiple home pages, and some folks do, if you're a staff, but also a classroom faculty member, and maybe even you've taken a class in the last year as just a personal interest student, you'll see a little triangle toggle here where you can click on that and you can toggle between your professor homepage and your staff homepage. So this is your homepage in Navigate. Again, the last thing I'll cover is this quick search here at the top. If you have the ability to run quick searches, and a lot of staff will, you can search up students here. You can click on their name and it'll bring you right directly to their student profile. So I hope you find that helpful as you work through the rest of our training resources today.